It's been 6 years since hundreds of thousands of Rohingya Muslims were forced out of their homes in Rakhine, Myanmar. Squalid conditions at Bangladesh's refugee camps have brought about questions to the living standards of these marginalized communities. However, human rights activists have now sounded the alarm on the possibility and the safety and security of the Rohingya Muslims returning back home. In light of this, the hopes and dreams of repatriation are now riddled with questions and doubt.
It's called Genocide Day, an anniversary of their misery. Some 10,000 Rohingya Muslims gathered on a rainy August morning to hear speeches they've heard before, to remake vows and retake pledges that have turned routine and empty in a life of darkness. Truth is, these last 6 years here have pushed these Rohingya deeper and deeper into an endless abyss. The anniversary only highlights the squalor and helplessness that has dogged them.
We could not ensure an education for our children. We could not move around freely. There is no visual development in our lives. It is stuck here.
Persecution of the Rohingya in their original home, Rakhine State in Myanmar, hit a high in 2017. Over 1 million Rohingya were forced out to camps in Bangladesh's Cox's Bazar. Life in the crowded camps of Cox's Bazar is a daily testament to the indomitable spirit of the Rohingya people. Basic needs, food, water, shelter, healthcare are hard to come by in these crowded bylanes. Malnutrition is rampant. With the UN World Food Programme slashing aid, food allowances have shrunk. One calculation put it at 9 cents per person per meal. Add to that crime and violent outbursts that have plagued the camps, that have become home to armed groups and are used as staging posts for regional drug trafficking networks.
Living under the tarpaulin shanties for years is an unimaginable and painful thing. There is now a food shortage as well. The next generation will have no future in here. We don't know what to do. It has been 6 years and we don't know how many more to wait.
These people are not even officially recognized as refugees here because Bangladesh is not a signatory to the 1951 Convention or its 1967 Refugee Protocol. They're not eligible for jobs or refugee rights, and a respectable return home is their biggest dream.
We request the world community to help Bangladesh and to pressurize Myanmar so that they clear the things in their parliament and repatriate the Rohingyas with their citizenship, rights and safety of lives and properties. As long as they don't do it, we request the world to keep the pressure on, staying beside the Rohingyas.
Repatriation, integration, resettlement, the terms have been virtually done to death in the Rohingya scheme of things. US Undersecretary for Civilian Security and Human Rights Uzra Zia, who visited Bangladesh in July, raised the need for a safe, dignified return to Myanmar for these people. Zia had admitted the conditions for that don't exist. Repatriation remains a divisive issue. The challenges are undeniable. Their history in the Rakhine state of Myanmar and interactions with the Rakhine Buddhists and the crackdown by the military junta there make their return complex. A Myanmar government team visited Bangladesh in May this year to initiate a repatriation plan, a pilot of sorts. A group of Rohingya were taken to Rakhine in Myanmar to survey the situation there. Transit camps made for them there keep them apart from the population with no signs of the integration they want. Are the Rohingya willing to return to Myanmar to live as non-citizens? It's the devil on one side, the deep blue sea on the other. Repatriation in its real sense has a long way to go yet.